Today I want to talk specifically about spirituality, healing journeys for those who are healing generational curses, generational trauma, or healing from one or multiple abusive relationships. Out of the gate, unconditional love is not the same as unlimited tolerance. If someone is hurting you, or if you feel like a relationship isn't right for you and you keep making excuses like, oh, well, everyone makes mistakes and I need to love them unconditionally, that isn't unconditional love, right? You need to set boundaries for yourself. You need to have unconditional love for yourself. And if you are tolerating behavior that is detrimental to your well-being, you are ignoring your own needs. And some may say that you aren't listening to your higher self. If you're interested in knowing, my personal belief is that person is going to continue to violate your boundaries until you learn the lesson and you cut them off. Even if there's hurt feelings and anger, when that subsides, you can still love them from a distance. The second thing that I want to talk about is spreading positivity, and positive thoughts create your reality. And don't think anything negative, because if you think something negative, it's going to happen. That, in my opinion, is just another form of fear mongering, and it can create situations of toxic positivity where you could have something that you emotionally that you need to work through. It could actually be an energy block that you need to work through, but because you are afraid of looking at it for what it is, it's going to create some form of sabotage in your life. It's really important that we understand what it means to discern these sort of things when we're embarking on a spiritual journey, right? Because unconditional love does not mean that you have to tolerate things that you don't appreciate, things that make you feel uncomfortable, things that make you feel like you're taken advantage of. And it also doesn't mean that by having a negative thought or having a sad emotion that is lower frequency, it doesn't mean that you push it to the side and you push it down and you're afraid of it. It means that we pull it up and we look at it and we dissect it and then we clear the block. And lastly, I just want to say that a lot of times trauma survivors, they find themselves in these newer communities in hope that they are seeking community of like-minded people, but we have to be aware that there are people that are going to be deceitful and hurtful on purpose or not on purpose. It doesn't matter. You know, it's not our job to figure out, oh my gosh, are they doing this on purpose? It's important to understand that the people exist. It's important that we become aware of it so that our discernment is strong when we are deciding who we are forming relationships with and what those relationships are going to look like in our lives long term. I hope this was helpful. I don't typically talk about these things. I will say that I've gone through my own transformation over the last year, and some of my content is probably going to shift. I'm going to talk more about these issues. I'm probably going to broaden some of my scope to talk more about generational trauma, healing childhood wounds. We need to normalize discernment in saying unconditional love isn't the same thing as tolerance, and I'm not tolerating this shit. Bye.